Yo, what's good YouTube? Very quick message. I want this video to be super short and get straight to the point. A lot of you guys watching my channel, you are very emotional. The slightest thing that goes wrong when it comes to going out and meeting women, and you fall flat like a pancake. Immediately, you get emotional, you get teary, you start doing self-sabotaging moves. And what I mean is, as soon as something goes wrong, a girl doesn't like you, you get flaked, or some kind of problem happens, or a date doesn't go good, as soon as that happens, you go to a place of true emotionality. You start acting irrationally, and you start either self-sabotaging yourself, or you just stop to take action. Okay, you just stop. You have one loss. You're like, fuck it. I can't do this anymore. Now, I want to talk about a couple of things that's going to really put this into perspective. Okay? First things first. One of my favorite video games of all time. Okay? I play it now every 3 days, to be honest. I play a lot. And that is the game of Counter-Strike. CS2, okay? Now, last week I had an evening where I was playing, and today I had an evening where I was playing, okay? This is all gonna make sense. Wait a minute. Now, both evenings, I played really good. I was sniping people left and right. I was making highlights, okay? I was doing crazy shit in the game. And when I mean crazy shit in the game, okay? Now, the first evening, I lost every single game. I think I played 4 games in a row, so one after one, and I was playing good. I was playing really good. I was probably outscoring my teammates by like 3 times the amount of frags, you call them, the amount of kills. I had 3 times the amount of kills as all my teammates, like every single game. Now, it's funny because I was losing every single game. Now, this evening, I was playing. I was also playing very well. Okay? And, I can just put up a screenshot right here, right in front of you. A screenshot right here of me playing. As you can see, my nickname is Coin on Faceit, okay? If you guys don't know, there's a website called www.faceit.com where people play. I'm currently level 10, which is the highest rank, around 2,000 elo, something like that. And I'm just destroying my opponents. And today I was playing really well every single game. But this time, I was winning every single game. Now, the first evening, last week, I was playing really well, doing really good shit. Every teammate I played was like, oh my God, you're fantastic. But I was losing every single game. This evening, I was playing, and I was winning every single game. Now, let's translate this to women, okay? This weekend, okay, so just 3 days ago, it was a weekend. Within 24 hours, I hung out with 3 different girls. I spent a couple of hours with one girl. I spent a couple of hours with the second girl. And I spent a couple of hours with the third girl. I brought all 3 girls to my house. Within 24 hours, all 3 women were also first dates, by the way. I never met those women in my life for a date before that. I approached all of them, and I asked for their Instagram, and we chatted for a bit. And I ended up hanging out with these 3 women. Again, one a couple of hours, second one a couple of hours, and the third one a couple of hours, okay? First one I brought to my house, I went all in. I was drinking, talking, joking, laughing, flirting, kissing, trying to smash. Eventually, she didn't want to smash. Cool. Met up with the second one, okay? Couple of hours with her too. Talking, drinking, joking, laughing. Went back to my house, tried to smash. It didn't work. The third one, late at night, like I met the third one like around midnight, 1 a.m. I met her very late at night. We went drinking, smoking, dancing, laughing, brought her back home, banged her half the night. And then the next day I was so tired for another 24 hours, I was just sleeping. Because I've been drinking so much, dancing so much, talking so much, and just like spending so much energy within those 24 hours. The next day, I just spent the whole day sleeping and relaxing. What's the moral of the story? Sometimes you can play really, really good. But there's something that doesn't go in your favor. Okay? For example, in Counter-Strike, maybe your teammate sucks. Maybe the enemy is having a really good day. Maybe they're lucky with something. And you end up losing the game, even though you play really, really well. Now, in my opinion, with those first two girls, I was playing really, really, really well. I was drinking and joking and laughing and talking and flirting and making out and being assertive and being dominant, and they were into me. But they just didn't want to smash on the first date. And I tried my very best. I went as hard as I could. I tried every single tactic, everything I did. Didn't work out. So the first one didn't work out. I didn't get butthurt. I didn't get emotional. I didn't think, oh, there's something wrong with me. I just jumped to the second one. Hung out with her a couple hours too. Tried my best. At that point, I think, because you know on a date, you might have 2 or 3 drinks, right? So the first date, I had 2 or 3 drinks. So by the second one, I was kind of tipsy, right? And I was trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. And I ended up having 2 or 3 drinks with her as well, right? And so by the third date, which I had late at night, and by the way, the second one didn't smash either. The third date I had late at night, I showed up drunk. I showed up drunk, kind of tired, but I wasn't frustrated, okay? I wasn't blaming myself for what had happened the previous day. During the day, I wasn't, being upset with myself or angry with myself or thinking, oh, it's not gonna work. So many of you guys out there, you're bitches. You just are, okay? So on the third date, which I had with the last girl, I was just smoking and talking. We were smoking shisha, hookah. I took her to a hookah bar. We were smoking hookah. I was drinking, talking, being confident, kissing her, whatever. And then I brought her home and it was easy. She was down. Okay, she was down. If I had been butthurt, if I had been annoyed, if I had been frustrated, if I had been self-sabotaging, I would not have ended up sleeping with her. But because I kept it cool and I kept it fun and I kept myself loose and carefree and I went all in with her as well, it ended up working. Now it's a bit of a peculiar situation, 24 hours, 3 different girls, failed with the 2 first one. It's subjective, right? We were dancing, kissing, talking. I took all 3 girls to my house. The 2 first ones, they didn't stay long in my house. They stayed maybe an hour or so, and then they excused themselves. But the third one ended up hanging out with me all night long and sleeping over. And we had a little bit of a morning before I continued to sleep the whole day, actually. The whole next day, I was just sleeping, okay? Hopefully, this message hit home. Sometimes you can play good. Sometimes you can play amazing. Sometimes you can play even in poker. You can have the best tactics. You can be calm, be rational, be cool, understand the cards, read the game, but just end up losing because your opponent is having a particularly good day. So in the same way, when it comes to women and spending time with women, sometimes something doesn't align. You could be in the middle of a really great date, and the girl's like, I need to go to the toilet. And she goes to the toilet to pee, and then she reads her messages. Her ex-boyfriend sent her a message. He makes her a bit emotional. She comes out from the toilet, but she's not telling you that, right? She might not tell you that. She might keep that to herself. And then you might bring her home where you try to bang or something. And she's like, no, not tonight, whatever, right? Sometimes there are factors out of your control, something you can't do. But you can always strive to play the game to the best of your ability. And if you as a man never get emotional, and when I mean never emotional, I mean be happy, be funny. Those are emotions, right? Be excited, be sensual or whatever, right? The positive emotions that are interesting, like confident and charisma and all those character qualities, plus those emotions that are very positive and good for a game. You can mentally will yourself to stay there in that zone, if that makes sense. And then you can avoid those negative emotions. What are the negative emotions? Frustration, just like putting yourself mentally in scarcity, self-sabotaging behavior. Okay, a lot of you guys, you do self-sabotaging behavior, like all kinds of self-sabotaging behavior, giving up, taking days off, just being emotional and butthurt, and all of those actions that manifest from that place. You can totally avoid that by willing yourself to stay in that positive zone. And the thing is, when you stay in that positive zone through pure willpower, what happens is you're able to make good, sensible, calm, rational decisions in the moment, and those decisions are the ones that are going to lead you to sex. It is as simple as that. Plus, universally, if a woman smells, if she can sense it, she can smell it, that you're butthurt, you're angry, you're upset, you're frustrated or something like that, they will never, ever, ever sleep with you. Okay? Women, they don't tell you that, but they want you to be carefree and loose, because it shows that you have other women. It shows that you have abundance, because a guy who is in scarcity, he can't stay carefree and loose. But we have beaten the game, okay? Just like when I play Counter-Strike, it doesn't matter if I win or lose. I'm always encouraging my teammates. I'm always focusing from round to round, trying to get as many kills, trying to do whatever I can to win. And sometimes, even the bad games, I'm able to turn those bad games around because of my mentality. At the end of the day, everything comes down to mentality. This is why it's called abundance mentality. It's a mentality, okay? You can have an abundance mentality, and then your situations with women, they will go like this, up and down, 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 like that, right? But you will always remain zen. Now, that's all I wanted to say in this video today. If you like this video, like the goddamn video, comment down below, subscribe, and I see y'all, my boys, in the next one. Peace.